Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Tina. My handle is Thrifta-haulic on eBay and on YouTube. Thank you for coming. Welcome to my madness. I haven't done a haul video in quite a while, and I just went to that church 50-cent sale. It used to be 25-cent sale, now it's 50-cent sale. No tariffs, ha 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 ha. Yeah, so I wanted to show you what I got there today because I was very excited. I did get quite a few. I got about 38 items in the 50-cent area. I got a couple items downstairs, which I'll show you. But everything I got downstairs was only 75 cents a piece. So also tremendous deals. So I'm going to start out with those things. One of the things I got down there was this beautiful box. It's like a wood box. It's inlaid like with these different types of wood and these vertical pieces in the sides. Now it is relatively new, like newly made, so I don't think I'm going to get a ton for it. Like I maybe get like $20, I think, because it's really nicely made. And it's got the knots, and I don't know, the wood looks really pretty. So that was 75 cents. And this was so interesting. And this is a shout out to Google Lens. I just love Google Lens. Because I saw this on the shelf and I said, man, now it was facing this way. And I was like, man, what the heck is that? And that's how some of my best finds start, just questioning what it is. So I did a Google Lens search on it, and it winds up this is a sake cask or jug. So it's supposed to have either a spigot here or a plug. I might just put a cork in it or something just to have it kind of complete. But it's wrapped in this natural fiber and rope and stuff, and it's got some characters on this side and some labeling stuff going on. So this cost me 75 cents. And when I looked up on Google Lens, like the first thing that came up was like $300. So I was like, okay, even if it sells for 90 or 50 or whatever, it's worth 75 cents to pick it up. So I'm very excited about listing this. And it's not like it'll sit, like several have sold in the past 90 days on eBay. So one of the other things I got, what else? Oh, I know. So I got these Dansk. So these are ceramic napkin holders, or napkin rings rather, by Dansk. They're marked very well. And when I looked these up, 4 of them will sell for about $20. So I have 7 here, so I figure I will offer them at $35, maybe even $30. Again, these only cost me 75 cents. And next, this is actually the first thing I picked up down there. So I debated about this. It's a really cool, like a zebra, rhinestone encrusted zebra. Pretty sizable if you ask me. But it had this on the chain. So it's actually branded on the chain. And I don't know if you can see that, but it's called Roca-Wear. And so when I looked this up, I mean, they sell for like maybe $15, $20, not a lot, but zebra patterns are supposed to be bigger this year. It was on the runways and stuff. I actually watched a video about trends coming up for spring. So I thought, well, since zebras are up and coming, let's give it a try. So hopefully it is trending, and that was accurate. And then this I spotted on the way out. I thought it was a beautiful necklace, multi-strand necklace. The beads are really, really pretty. And they have some like iridescent ones in there, crystal-like ones. And this is marked, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. but it's marked on there and it says ART. When I looked that up, that stands for Mode Art, and it was a company that made jewelry starting, I think, in 1940s. But this had the copyright symbol next to it, so I know this is post 1955. And I think I could probably sell it. I think it's just beautiful colors, so I think this will probably sell for probably about 30. And again, this was 75 cents. And I spotted this on the way out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items at 75 cents. So that was $3.75 that I spent downstairs. And I wasn't even going to go downstairs, but that Japanese sake jug was certainly worth the trip. And the extra time that I took down there. All right, so now I'm going to show you what I got at the 50-cent sale. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Let's start with, this was one of the first things I found. It is a Hello Kitty lamp. Do you see? Hello Kitty is on the pull cord, and she's got a strawberry, like a strawberry hat on, and the base is a strawberry. Now this is not the original shade, and it's in rough shape, so I'll just take it off and sell it without the shade. And I saw that these are selling for $40 on eBay. Great deal. Don't mind if I do. All right, let's see. This is a knee brace, and I did sell a knee brace that I had gotten there last time, different maker. So we'll see what this sells for. At least I think it's going to be $20. That other one that I sold, I think, was $35. But I think at least I could probably get $20 for this one. I got some containers for my son because he wants them to take fruit to work in. So figured while I was there. All right, so this I picked up as soon as I saw it. I just think it's really cool. I don't know how much value there's going to be in it, but it's different color, like glass knob. They look like the glass, doorknobs. And there was like a lilac, a purple, like an amethyst, a pinkish color. This looks like a light yellow maybe, or a light green and a light yellow. I don't know, really cool, I thought. I haven't explored it or Google Lensed it. Oh, wait, there's a little sticker on here. Date, 10/21. Okay, it is not vintage, apparently. So that's okay. I could tell from the plug it wasn't vintage because it had the bigger thing on one side, prong. So, but it's still pretty cool, I think. So we'll see. At the very least, I think I should get like 10 or 15 for it, I would think. This was super cool. And I did do a Google Lens search on this. Now it is missing a couple of cords. It's missing a cord here, which it looks like it's either rawhide or suede, I guess suede. But this is not like a Navajo sand art in the middle. And it's got these like tail things on the side. And it's got these I don't know. It's just really cool. I think it is a like a dream catcher type thing. And when I did a Google Lens on this, I do believe it came up pretty high. I'm thinking like $70, $80. So that was a really awesome find. And that was 50 cents. Thank you. This is a cool bag with black cats on it. It's a handmade bag. And it zips. Don't think there was a maker inside here, but I thought it was cool enough for 50 cents to resell. No maker. So, it's neat. I did see solds on these on eBay. I forgot how much they were. Let's see. These I picked up. This is a whole bag for 50 cents. A whole bag of curtain tiebacks. Like these. Like this. So there were these and there's these. I guess these are finials, maybe, for the curtain rod, I'm thinking. So it's a whole set. Oh, there's a different one in here too. Oh, lots of little tchotchke coming out of here. Hold on. Apparently someone's kitchen. I don't know. But this is what those other pullbacks look like. So I got a couple. You know, I like picking this stuff up. This is like non-breakable, easy to ship, easy to list. I don't know how much they'll go for. Maybe $15 a pair, but that means there's $30 in here. Next. This is a cool necklace. I don't know what the heck it's made of, but it's some kind of natural stuff. I don't know. Even the things that are dangling down, they look like they come from nature. They are not, you know, made to look like nature. I do not believe. I'm going to have to fix this. It's a little tangled. But it doesn't have a maker or anything. It's a very vintage type of closure. It looks like it was probably made in another country. And I don't know. I just thought it was a cool statement necklace. So once it's laid out properly, it'll be very intriguing to somebody. That is my hope. I also got this bracelet to make hair clips out of because they were really interesting, and they're paired, so I can make a pair of hair clips, say, with this design on it, you know, and then I could make a pair with a different design. I think there's 2 or 3 designs in here. May just be 2. It's just 2, but still, that's nice. And what else do I have? I have this purse. It's an evening bag, and it's marked. Oh, there's a little bit of a mark on the back. It's marked Fellini, Carlo Fellini. And I did see some solds of Carlo Fellini online. Not super fantastic, like $20 or something. But still, you know, I spent 50 cents on it, so I hope I can sell it. My handbags don't seem to turn that well, so I really debated whether to get them or not. This I got for myself because I love infinity scarves. I thought that was a pretty one, so I should have threw this in the wash because I need to wash it. I got these for myself. These are actually rollers. So you roll your hair in it, right? And then lovely, Tina. And then you hook it. Oh, I'll look just darling, won't I? Actually, this would be kind of cool. You might even be able to use these to make, like, create a 40s hairstyle, you know, when they did the rats. The things that kept their hair. See, look, I've already curled my hair. Isn't that pretty? All right, so I got these in this size, and these hook like so, like that. See? And that's for big curls. And then I got another thing of smaller ones, and these are satin though, so I think my hair is going to slip right off of them. And wow, I'm not sure about that one, but these little white ones on the side, they have snaps on either end. So I don't know, we'll see. These I think will surely hold my hair. These maybe I'll sell because see, they have the instructions and everything, so maybe I'll be able to sell those. We'll see. And I got a roll of this beautiful jacquard ribbon. It is really lovely quality. Said it's made in India. I have to find out how many yards are actually on here. But I think this will probably sell for about $25. And what else do I have? I got this Krabby. His name on here is Stuffins. And there was another Stuffins crab that was listed that was not a tie-dye one. And I think it sold for $30. Not all the Stuffins do, but the crab did. So we'll see how that turns out. I got this lovely table runner. It's really actually a nice, almost like a nautical, and the name on it is Hearth and Hand. So, and it's a long one. It is very long. I'll have to measure that. But yeah, this should get washed too, and I'll iron it before I list it. I got a bag full of broken jewelry to make clips out of, hair clips out of. There's some cool things in here. All right, I'll get you in a minute, Freckles. I'll get it in a minute. Actually, one of these pairs of earrings is really cool, and I'm a little sad because, I mean, aren't these cool? Look at that. Isn't that cool? But the other one is missing one of the drops. See? It's missing the third one. So I figure I'll just use these little leafy type pieces for something. Either, I think I'm going to start making like some framed jewelry pictures, like a picture of an angel made out of jewelry. They seem to be very popular. I know, I'll be right with you. These are cool enamel earrings. There's a pair of these, but they're not marked. Oh, yes, they are. Oh, hello. They're marked, or I'll be able to sell these. I don't know. Oh, my gosh. Don't even tell me. I think they're Coach. Wait a minute. I gotta get them. Oh, I have to get. Oh, can I pause this? I think I could pause it on here. I'm going to pause you. Okay. False alarm. They're Marvella. But the Marvella was in like a ellipse. So I thought it was Coach. But that's okay, because these Marvella, I saw the same pair sold on Etsy for $22. So that was good. And then, like, this is another pair that's in there. These little seed bead dangle earrings. So they might be sellable. And there's a pair of these. I don't think these are marked. But that will make a pretty set of hair clips. Are they marked? Oh, they might be marked too. No, I don't think so. Anyway, so cool little baggie of jewels. And it keeps going. Hold on a second. What's next, you ask? How about a Sanrio Hello Kitty jewelry box with a drawer and a mirror? Oh, and I think this will sell for about $40. No joke. I am so excited. I don't know if it is deeded. It says, oh, 21. So this is 2021. It's not vintage, but I still think it'll sell well. I might be wrong. And then I got this Carhartt reversible, see, Carhartt reversible hat. It says Carhartt on the inside. I guess you'd have to cut the tag off for it to be reversible. But I thought this was pretty cool. Spring 12. So this was from 2012. I don't know. Is it a woman's or a kid's? I guess it's a woman's. That's cute, right? Anyway. We'll see. I don't know how much Carhartt hats go for, but Carhartt is a good label, so It was worth it. These switch plates are new old stock. I saw this one sold for about $25, I think. And I don't know how much this one will sell for, but this colonial style sells well too. So it's really cool that they're still in their old packaging. And I got these are new in package. They're like these like foil die cut ornaments, double-sided. They're really quite cute. And I got 2 packages of the same. They're made in Taiwan. They are not, they don't have any kind of barcode on them, so they must be very old. They sold for 99 cents on sale, apparently, somewhere. And I think I saw these, I think, not in a package. I think a group of 8 of them sold for about $15. So new in package, it might be like 20 maybe. I think I could do. So, let's see. But those 2 packages probably cost me $1. I don't know if they gave me 2 for the price of 1, you know. This is a really cool, it says friendship, loyalty, and love. It is a cloud symbol, porcelain with shamrocks on it. And it's by Tara in Ireland. So this should be worthwhile. I don't know. I'm going to do a quick Google search, okay? Google Lens. Because I'm curious about this now. I did not check it when I picked it up. I know that Tara is a good brand. Let's see. I'll write on here. Tara. Wall. Black. And, okay, there we go. Oh, this one has a different decoration on it. But it's sold in Etsy for, how much is it for? $35. How about that? But this one had that other, there's another like common decoration on their stuff. I don't know if you can see that. But this, the one that I have has the clovers on it. So, but I think it should probably sell for similar. Awesome find. $35, I'll take it. And then these were pretty cool. There's a bunch of these. There's 3 of them. This one actually has the bulb on it. It's got a mouse sitting next to a Christmas tree with a blue candle bulb in it. And this one has a snowman next to the tree. And this one has Santa next to a house. Oh, looks like maybe a gingerbread house. So all 3 of these, I don't know. I might sell them as a lot. I'm not sure. But I think they're really cool. No idea what they'll go for. But I just thought they were good, kitschy Christmas items. These were unbelievable. All right, hold on. Let me show you this first. All right, so I got this because I know I've had kitchen towels like this before that have sold very well. This one, though, is not signed or marked. I think the one maker is called KD. Does that sound right? KD or something like that. KAYDEE, I think. But I don't know. I thought, you know, this was kind of Irish with the Irish butter and the potato bread and the different Irish soda bread and Irish stew. So those recipes are on here. I thought it would be desirable. I don't think it's going to be big money. You know, it's probably only going to be like $10. But that's okay. And I got this. Is a Ralph Lauren belt. I know because it said Polo on there. And then it also says Polo Ralph Lauren right there. I don't know if you can see that, but it does. And it's a little, shows quite a bit of wear. I'm thinking if I use a leather conditioner, maybe I could find a brown leather conditioner thing to put on to make it all one color to brighten it up and make it look nice again. So we'll see if this does anything. It's a little wonky. See how it's like a little bent. Well, we'll see. Again, for 50 cents, worth a shot. I got this cool mirror. Now this says Stonebriar, and I did a quick search on some Stonebriar mirrors, and they were pretty good, but nothing this small. Like the ones I saw were larger. I'm just gonna look this up real fast again. Stonebriar, come on. Stone, B-R-I-A-R. I swear, this is why I like to talk into my phone, because look, I typed Steinbriar twice because the O is next to the I. Stonebriar mirror. All right, let's see what happens. 28.16. Oh, there's the exact one. $19.99 it's listed for. So I don't know if it'll sell for $19.99. I could look at solds quickly and see if there's anything. 20.35. Oh, there's a similar one, but in brown, and it only sold for $9.34, which is a little disappointing. But here's that one or two. Oh, okay. So looks like two of them, the same one. You see it? Sold for $16. So, I don't know. We'll see. It may only be a $10 deal, but that's okay. Plenty of other things were worthwhile, right? So, I'm not going to cry over one or two duds. This I think I'll be able to resell this. It's a, has the wrist rest, and this is a Sanrio character, Kuromi. So I'll see if I could sell that. If not, I might just use it myself, because I could use one with a wrist rest. And this I got just because it was very cool. It's a hand-painted agate slice. See how it's an agate slice? And they painted some purple flowers on it. I don't know, I just thought it was really pretty. It is not signed. And I got this Mustang with the red, white, and blue. I thought, the whole patriotic, I think, with the cars, and I think it'll sell. Let's just put it that way. I don't know if it will, but nothing is ever a sure thing, right? All right, and then I bought another Hello Kitty item. It's a wired mouse, and I have to test it, make sure it works. And I don't see a date on it, so I don't know what date it is. But it's cute. And let me do the spoons before I do this. Okay, so I saw these spoons in with a bunch of flatware, and they're not extremely highly designed, let's say. They look very simple, but sometimes simple is really, really good in flatware. So I looked up, it was marked, which is the reason why I thought I found, I picked it up and figured, let me look it up. All right, let me look again. Hold on a second. What was the name on it? I don't see it on that one. Hold on. Coming. Michael Lloyd. And it said 18/8, which means it's 18/8 stainless. So these, I think, will sell for about $40 for the pair. Possibly more, believe it or not. So that was awesome. Then I found a different one, also plain but very shiny, and it's simple but also marked. And this was marked Boda Nova, I think. Boda Nova, Japan. This is also worth about $25. So how crazy is that? Like $60 in spoons, and I paid $1.50 for the 3 spoons. She may have even put them all together for 50 cents. I don't know. When she was tallying it up, I didn't keep track. So, all awesomeness, I think. I hope that you think the same. The last thing I was going to show you is this, and this I got for personal reasons, okay? This is called Leonardo's horse. I happen to belong to a this could be a little bit of a story, okay? I belong to a Facebook group that's like a buy nothing group, and it's like you trade your stuff around, right? So I was picking something up from somebody's house, and one of the things I like about this is that I get to drive around my community, and when I pick up something from someone's house and I've never been in that area, and I drive through all these areas that I've never been to, right? I mean, I live like on the border of some very rural areas. So I was driving on this road and I saw this big domed, now you see barns all over Pennsylvania, right? This is not quite a barn. And it was like this huge domed building next to a house, as if a barn would be there, right? So I stopped someone who was on the road walking his dog. And I said, do you know what that is over there? It's very odd. It just looks really out of place. And I forgot the name of the gentleman. He was a pilot and he owns the house. But the house is famous for housing Leonardo's horse. So Leonardo da Vinci drew plans for this horse to be made to scale. Okay, so I think he did a small scale, but it was supposed to be built in this very large scale as a statue. And it never got done, I don't think, in his lifetime, but someone took the plans and built this big building and had the statue made. And this is actually, I'm going to read it tonight, but this is actually a story about that horse. I mean, how kooky is that? Oh, here. See, Charlie's son, Charles Dent. That's right. It was the same name as we had a state representative in the House of Representatives named Charlie Dent. But this is not the same Charlie Dent in the same area, though. But see, they show him. So he took on the project and actually created this big barn and they built the horse. So this is a story about that. And I thought, how weird is that I would come across a book about this little known fact that I found out about, someone in our area based on this barn. I don't know. I just thought it was really, like serendipity or something, just too much a coincidence that I came across it, that I had to have it. So that's the story behind me getting this book, Leonardo's Horse. So if you're ever curious about it, look it up, investigate. Curiosity is a good thing. All right, that's my story for today. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully I'll get a chance to do another one soon. I will have a couple of church sales coming up that I'll probably get some things at, that maybe I'll share that next time. Okay? Great to see ya. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, happy hunting.